Hey everyone, Christopher here, and welcome back to another episode of Fossil Forward Finds. We are getting ready to do album haul number 5. There should be about 100 cards in here, but before we get into that, let's do our usual update. I've stopped hiding the money because I'm tired of doing so. So I basically paid roughly $50 an album. So for the bulk purchase, I spent $3,400, and then plus the 160 I spent on the first day for the extraneous materials. Um, so as of today, as of the day I'm filming this, I have sold 14 postcards from the lot so far. I've listed 593. Um, I know that seems like a cruddy, cruddy percentage sold, only 2.4% of the listed ones sold so far, but it's the nature of postcards. They take a while. I also run anything that I find that seems unique that I can't find current listings for. I do start on auction, so that's going to delay sales for 7 days or so. And I am being aggressive with the pricing, trying to um, get try to get that money back. But after fees and all that stuff, I've so far brought back in $113.40. And out of the 593 cards I've listed so far, the total listed price is $6,386. So I should do fine on this lot. It just will, take some time. Um, so down here you can see the breakdown by album. So album 4, I listed 196 cards. I kept 11 of them. There was all the space and such. And one went into the crafter's box. It was just like generic flowers, and it was too badly damaged to be worth my time. So, yeah, you can pause this if you want to look at the numbers any closer. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But let's get into the part that's most exciting, the haul. Alrighty, so here we are with album 5. It's got a nice cover to it. I actually thought about trying to sell some of the albums that are nicer once I empty them. Have any of you tried doing that? I imagine they only go for $4 or $5, but that's a little bit money I can get back. I believe this image in here is actually a postcard as well. I'll check that before I finish the album. But yeah, there should be roughly 99 cards in here, and I'm not sure if that's counting the one in the cover or not. Let's see. I might have to turn the lights off because of the glare. But I've got a winter scene here in the mountains. Not sure about that one. Very just generic, but nice little garden scene. Maybe there's something on the back that helps. Let's see. We'll always have Ohio. Little John's Fountain. Cute little comic card. Some more flowers. You got to remember too with this lot that this estate was that of like the second largest postcard collection in New York State, and this is the leftovers. There was only 6,500 cards. A lot were donated, and there were other pickers who came through before went to the estate sale. So these are the leftovers. The cream of the crop were long gone before the estate's sale started. So let's see. I guess some religious art. At least their names, so that'll be easier. More flowers. The flowers will be quick to list for the most part. I start them basically $5-6 unless there's unless there's an artist signature or something else for me to look up. Roses, another garden scene. So we're starting off a little slow here. All right, stamp art, Olympic stamp art from 1987. We got a little girl picking daffodils. That one is signed, so I'll look that one up. That one is unique enough anyways that it might garner an extra buck or two. Looks like someone wrote in Happy New Year. This book doesn't want to stay open. All right. So I think those are floral names, but I'll check into that. But in any case, a nice little landscape scene, moss roof there. Devil's Bathtub. That'll go good with all those devil cards I just picked up. You haven't seen the recent haul I just did from Data Cottage. I think this might be a real photo too. I'll have to check. I liked these. They are artist signed. Like, not that I can read that. Oh, there we go. Better signature down there. I don't know. I think it reminds me a lot of the some of the vintage cat postcards. That same kind of vein. So I'm not sure if they probably won't do as good as the cats because they're just people. But, you know, they're well done, so I'll take a look. You know, this one's smoking there as well, so that's a bonus. All right, Dapper Gentleman, Cool Beard. Real photo postcard, I believe. There is some signage back there that I don't know, might be able to read when I get it on the computer. This is just a straight cards, blank on the back. Just a little mailing card. USPS 1990. And we're back into some ocean scenes. We had a lot of this in the first album. Waves crashing on rocky shores and so forth. Rough weather. Just more rough waves. Pretty cards. Again, they probably don't go for much. That's okay. Winter Road. A little poem there. Come on. Another floral scene. Another real photo, I believe. Foreign, I would guess by that. But nice little canoe scene. Oh, we got Elvis. Elvis stamps. Looks like we're voting on the Elvis stamps. That's different. We got a medal here. City of London. Bank of Good Times, Old Chums Branch. Yeah, different. Good luck, St. Patrick's Day. I think this one, yeah, this one's embossed. Nice one. This one I'm not tempted to price high to keep. Probably $7, $8. Another religious painting. More flowers. We're back on the Dune study. I've had at least one of these in one of the albums. Might have been the first one. So, cool to see more of those. I do love me sand dunes. Alright. We got some glasses. I'm assuming an advertising card. Let's see. ABC Network. Quiz Kids. I have never heard of Quiz Kids. I'm going to guess that was before my time. Let me know if you've heard of Quiz Kids. Some autumn trees there. Come on. More flowers. Flowers, 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 flowers. Oh, look at that. Space squirrels. Space bunny. Space badger. Yeah, that one might stay. Dapper Gentleman again. I'm not sure if he's the same one. But we got a nice cane there. Out in the woods. Got a name on him. Edward Payson Weston. It's probably a name I should know, but I'll look him up. So when I was at Data Cottage, Rue picked one of these up. And I was commenting that I've never had one of the birthstone cards before. I've seen them, heard of them, but I've never had one. And now I do. So this is May. And it's an emerald. Winter scene. Cats are running around. Let's see. Got some birch trees in the woods. Big old bear. Real photo. We got what? Yeah, I was gonna call this a hedgehog or a porcupine or something, but it says possum, so I guess it's a possum. It's cute though. I like it. The Regiment Armory, Buffalo, New York. Cute kid. Looks like it's raining out. Sort of. Let's see. Taking some sort of oath here. Oh, we got some fruit. This one's embossed. And we're back to the flowers. So, again, if you watched the Data Cottage video, I picked one of these up because I was saying I've never had one of the April 1st cards before. Certainly not the French ones, but here's another one. So this is the album of proving me wrong. Alright, got a Queen of Diamonds card. It is a postcard, it's not a swap card, it's just, you know. Anyways, got some birds. More birds. But these birds are artistically done. It says season greetings, and we got what looks like pheasants there. Some nice monogramming here. Big old A. More flowers. Another comic card. I'm not a huge comic card person, but I will list them if I get them. Pitkin's Laboratories in Newark, New York. What are we laboratorying? I don't know. Money-saving flavor. Send me a tube of... I don't want to know. All right, we got some folks on the beach. Can't imagine trying to swim and all that. Got some lemons. Another real photo, I think, road scene. We got a first day cover. 175th anniversary. United States Customs Service, 1964. For thee I pine, for thee I balsam. A very happy looking group of people with some good looking dogs. Another holiday card, Christmas, probably German, I would guess. More flowers. Some pilgrims or, you know, someone. Winter is white on turf and tree and birds are fled by Hardy. Okay. Got some romance. Your future wife. I've seen these cards. I think someone was selling them choice on Whatnot, but I've never had one, so that's neat. I don't know what their value is, but some more flowers. That one's embossed with some little gold trim. Floral scene. More fruit. More winter trees. More fruit. Alright, we got a Howard Johnson's in there. Flowers. And I think probably the best stuff, and the most interesting stuff in this album is going to be the last couple pages, and these are leather postcards. I will be keeping one of them because I don't have one in my collection yet. So we got it's a fishy story. Honey, my heart is on fire. Send me a kiss by wire. I'm not going to read all that one, but a pretty lady. We got some glitter or some sort of add-on there. We got a whiskey bottle. It's probably the one I keep for now. We got a man smoking. Again, from Kansas City. Big old guy having a drink. And some more romance there. So, a few leather cards. I'll probably list those first because my flatbed scanner's on at the moment. Another real photo postcard, some cacti. And then we end with some basic burrows. So $4 to $5 cards there. Well, I guess we end on that one, another German card. Alright, so, you know, they all can't be stellar albums. This one should go faster because the floral will be pretty quick, I think. But yeah, let me know what your favorite card is, what you thought of this album. Again, I think that's a postcard too. But yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.